from them everything.
Yes, sir, we promised you a great many minutes tonight.
Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what the? It's not the world is watching. Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so pitiful. Happily ever after. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter. Have you spent the death of a bachelor?
I'm cutting my mind off. It feels like my heart is going to burst. Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served. And when you think of me, am I the best you ever had? Say one more drink with me, solid into your side.
I'm walking the road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of the bachelor. Letting the water fall. The death of the bachelor. Seems so pitiful. Happily ever after. How can I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter. Have you spent the death of a bachelor?
Not Big Daddy, it's regular Daddy.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D-E Temple, cooing from the place to be reviews. Right here with all of yous, Going Rogue. Episode number 52. It's back after what, about a 3-4 month hiatus. We're back, Rogue Entertainment, back and better than ever. We've got a chat's popping off already. Let's see. We got AngelousDraven. We got the channel members. You know what? Let me do this. I'm gonna thank the channel members. As I said on the member stream earlier, and I apologize for being low energy on that. I got coffee. I'm good. We're ready to rock and roll tonight. We got a new game. We're gonna play Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid tonight with AngelousDraven and author Stephen Walton. If the tree story ever gets here, but yeah. So new members, thank you video. I put that together, and also I mailed out 12 envelopes today. What the fuck I went. But you got kazoos and trading cards coming in the mail. If you're one of the first 11 channel members, and Ruben Christopher Haynes, who was here a couple weeks ago and won for being a player in the chat on behalf of Brahma Bull, who will be back next week to square off with Mr. Grant Gregory. If I get a hold of Grant and get that set up, we're going to have them two square off. I got the expansion pack for Do You Know Me? So that we'll be alternating games here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a lot going on. So let me play the members. Thank you. Let me thank all my channel members. You guys, gals, are awesome. Welcome back, Rough Girl. She lapsed and came back, so hey, awesome. We're happy to have you back. Thank you, channel member. So thank you, Kazooians, one and all, and we are one channel member away from unlocking more emojis, and the first emoji I'm going to make when we get one more channel member, which will bring us to 20, one more channel member, you get the St. Floyd of Fentanyl emoji. That's right. George is going to be available in the chat for channel members to use during the streams, much like the Giant, Ric Flair, Robert Loggia, Cleveland. Who else we got in there? You got Nicolas Cage, J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, we'll throw a St. Floyd up in there, and we'll get some other good ones too. But yeah, so we're one channel member away from unlocking that, and it's all one tier for the members. That's it. Everybody's on the same, on the same page. Everybody's equal when you're a Kazooian, and even if you're not a Kazooian, we love you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Slap that like button. So let me thank everybody in the chat right now. And yeah, we got AngelousDraven. He's on the panel and in the chat. Superfan Adam Shawhan. Brutal Morningwood, the best name on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Keely Chow, the fan of Menace Ultron. There are no strings on me. There you go, Keely. Just for you, brother. Cool Man X5, what's going on? I see Cool Man comment all the time in the videos. It's good to see you in the live chat, brother. Welcome. Glenn Schroeder's in the chat. Hail, Glenn. Hail, Chris Fisk. One of the horsemen for Monday night. Tony says, Peen, Peen, wherefore art thou, Peen? I think Walton's scared. Nano Reaper, what's up, brother? Welcome, man. Welcome. We said, what about is in the house? Let's see. I see 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live, Godzillionaire. A couple channel members right there. Tina Bojan, another channel member. Thank you, Tina. Hex Allen Comics. Yo, what's going on? Judas Goat Barbecue, another channel member. Who else we got? Parrot Head, purveyor of memes. It's not Walton's best coffee. There's 24 Eyes. All right, so who else we got? Doomtep needs to chill harder. Do I have to go Doomtep? If I do the Doomtep, I'm not shoving a kazoo anywhere tonight. I'm not doing that. No kazoo's going anywhere. But let me introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, my co-host with the most, my brother from another mother. Oh, man, my contingent on the West Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony ToneDef of the Clown World Review.
Shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded Tony ToneDef, rocking with you. We're going rogue, the place to be reviews. Yeah, man, I mean, the chat's already cracking tonight. It's great to see everybody. Yeah, I was talking with Chris a little bit, Chris Fisk. I meant to send him a video earlier, so I'm probably going to do that in a few minutes. Regarding a subject we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, which is kind of heartbreaking to me, but I'll leave it there. You got to leave some intrigue, some mystery, when it comes to these things. So for everyone wondering what the topic was, you don't get to know unless you read my message in the chat. But other than that, what's up, everybody? It's hump day. I think I'm drunk, stoned, and stupid, so I should fare well tonight for all those who want to place their chips on me. That's all I'm saying.
I think so. I think you got a fighting chance, Tony.
Yes. Much more of a chance than Don Cheeto and a Batwoman cowl. Excuse me,
goddamn
a Batman cowl. That was sexist of me.
Did you just assume my gender? Did you? I'm fucking dropping Owen Hart. That's it.
And
I don't think he's getting
for a change.
I don't think Owen's getting. Let's see that in an instant replay. Enough is enough.
That's what the Owen Hart tournament is in AEW. It's to see who gets to drop the action figure from the top rope.
Winner gets thrown off the rafters.
Let me introduce the third member of the panel this evening, ladies and gentlemen. He's the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's AngelousDraven.
Hey, guys. I can never do ETEP's intros for me justice, but it's good to be here. I'm looking forward to talking about the topics that we have tonight. And if Walton ever decides to pull himself away from having relations with trees, maybe we'll get him here and be able to play that game.
Yeah, see,
he's probably gone into exile after that Grace Randolph Doctor Strange 2 review. I think that depressed everybody a little bit, but
I watched it after you told me about it. I was like, damn, Grace is going hard in the paint. Like, you know,
And
but she's
the biggest
tiptoeing
Disney
around
shill. Yeah. Like
Oh,
she's
oh,
trying
yeah.
not to go. She's trying not to go hard in the paint, but you don't have much of a choice. Like she's talking about, it's like
No.
that Christmas where you got everything except for what was on your list. And she said this in the video. She said, "Now I went in with my expectations at an 11, and you know, probably because of Spider-Man: No Way Home, and they kind of led into it and everything." But she said, "If you want to enjoy this movie, drop your expectations to a 6 and know nothing about the comics at all, and you should enjoy this movie."
Hey,
Yeah.
look, man, George Lucas is in the chat.
Liar!
That's great.
Dude,
Seriously, dog, is George Lucas.
you didn't get the Marvel deal, and look what they turned your fucking property into.
Yep. Bullshit.
Oh shit! Where the fuck is Walton?
He's
Where's
pushing
Walton?
through Nano Reaper's cottonwood.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it!
Let him get the splinters out, and he should be here.
Right? He was hanging with Vinny today, so Vinny
needs to spray him down with a hose so he gets off the trees.
Vinny might have taken Steven and hung him on the back of a door by his collar.
Oh yeah.
Steven's feet are just kicking. He's like, "Arr!" He's just kicking away.
Can't get the sap off of his hands. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Hail, Mr. Grant Gregory from ETEP to GTEP. Hail, my brother. He says, hail, ETEP, you beautiful bastard. Right back at you, sir. We want you on next week. Brahma called you out. He wants to challenge you to Do You Know Me? We've got the expansion pack, and we've also got Drunk, Stoned, and Stupid, which we're going to play tonight. If you're good to go next week, you come on with Brahma, and we'll start a tournament for Do You Know Me? But this is like a grudge match between Mr. Grant Gregory and Brahma. So before we move forward for a $2 super chat, ladies and gentlemen, even though we'll give him a good one here. Let's see. We haven't played this one in a while. Let's go with super chat bumper number 1 for $2 Australian to GTEP, my man from down under. Here you go, sir.
If we don't, we'll get that scene remade when Indiana Jones 5 finally comes out, somewhere after a few years after Harrison Ford's death, when it finally hits theaters.
Right?
Yeah. They're going to remake that scene.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a brown person giving Indiana Jones a good talking to about killing so many brown people. Hail, George Lucas. He says, may the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you too, George. George. Wait.
Probably lecture him on gun violence, too.
Why do that when they can just make Harrison Ford brown?
See, Vinny's
George.
here. Vinny's here.
Vinny
the
is...
incredible missing Walton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. Nano Reaper finally a Grace Randolph review. I agree with.
Yeah.
MCU Phase 4 motto: lower your expectations.
Wow.
But all the MCU movies are shit to begin with. Iron Man wasn't. Infinity. There's some that aren't.
Yeah.
I mean, after a certain point, they were absolutely. Super fan. Well. God damn it.
I would say Guardians Forward is where everything started going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. After Guardians, it was just
Yep.
yeah. George Lucas says, F Disney, let's go, Brandon. Hey, man, I got hairy legs. Hey. And Corn Pop was about... Somebody call Barisma. Wait, Nano, Walton is a wee bit sappy at the moment. Hail, Vinny. Dude, are we going to have to bring Vinny in to pinch hit for Walton tonight?
We might. What'd you do
Parrot head.
to him, Vinny?
I know. Did you have? I speculated a few minutes ago that you hung Walton on the back of a door on one of those little like coat hangers, and he's there like kicking his legs so he can't get down. He's like 4 feet off the floor. May the Schwartz be with you.
Here's a little inside baseball for y'all. Off camera, off stream, Vinny actually has a very thick British accent, and right now he's like, "You want me to play understudy to Walton?" You know, I can't do a British accent. That sounded like fucking ass. But he does. He's very, very, very British, and you know,
it's odd. I just sent you a link, Vinny.
very
He says, "Hi." His mother did that to him. Excuse me, would you like me to step in for Stephen Walton this evening? I don't even know what accent I'm doing anymore. They all fucking run together.
Finish your fucking bangers and mash and get in here, Vinny.
And your fucking blood pudding.
Yeah. That's my shtick.
Spotted. Yeah. At least he's not eating spotted dick.
Yeah, this is true. You don't want to eat. You never want spotted dick. I mean, if you're gonna eat dick, I mean, let's be honest. At least make sure it's clean. Hi, I'm Billy D. Williams for Clean Your Peen.
I was waiting for it.
And try author Stephen Walton's Barnacle Clean Scrub. That Barnacle Clean will leave your peen feeling nice and sheen, baby. Take it from me, Billy D., the man with the clean peen. And Colt 45. And I fuck toasters. Oh, wait, no, that's Dong Lover. Not me. My Lando's the cool one. There we go.
Hell yeah.
I don't even... Okay, no hate towards anyone, definitely. No hate, but the Dong Lover shirt from a few years ago. The thing is, like, 0.0005% of society understands that joke. So, to everyone else who sees that shirt, you just have Dong Lover written across your chest. Like, okay.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And you don't want to just walk around with a shirt that says Dong. I mean, it's...
And,
yeah, you don't...
The thing is, if you're like, no, it's Don Glover. Get it? Don Glover. Who?
Hail, Frankie Knows. What's going on, brother? Welcome, Frankie. He said hello to everybody.
Yeah, he does.
Frankie kills it. Frankie kills it on Twitter. If you're not following Frankie on Twitter, you don't sleep on him, man. His Twitter account is a great follow. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny man. We'll wait for Vinny to get, because you know what we're gonna do. I mean, we're gonna get into holy shit news. We'll wait for Vinny. He'll be here in a few minutes. Walton, I'm going to hire a 350-pound fat dominatrix and send her to Walton. It'll be worth the money. It'll be worth the money. You know, that's the caveat to the entire situation. I might be setting him up for a win. You know, that's not the object here. You know, I'm all about paying it forward, but I mean, you know, if I'm gonna spend, you know, if I'm gonna buy per pound for somebody, you know, I want to get my money's worth.
It'd be like that Dave Chappelle skit when he like slides down and falls in between her cleavage, because Walton's so small that, you know, he'll just get lost.
He's swinging around in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Indiana Walton in the temple of Major Boobage. You are welcome, Frankie. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. No, I like, you know, like I said, if I can promote anybody and everybody, I will do that. Absolutely. Hail, Chris Fisk. What's going on, brother? Did Tony? I know you didn't watch it at all. Draven, were you watching Moon Knight? Because I think you.
I like
Moon
Knight as the character,
yeah,
and that's why I haven't watched it, because I know I'm
Okay.
gonna get pissed off.
It was. I quit after 3 episodes. I haven't watched the last couple, or did I even watch the third one? I can't even remember if I thought I watched the third one, but honestly, it was so vanilla and so bland. I didn't even want to move forward with it.
I hear you don't even get that much of him as Moon Knight either. So it's like, what's the point?
You know, I expected more by like the, midway through the second episode, and it's just,
I personally think they should have did Werewolf by Night first. Waited till Halloween or something to do that, and then introduce Moon Knight in that movie, because that's where he's first introduced in the comics from Werewolf by Night. So then they could have, at least introduced the character and then gone from there and did his show. But nope. And then the fact that it's not hard R kind of defeats the purpose. And then we got screwed with Taskmaster as well. So so they fight in the comics, and it's like now we can't even really get that. So unless you want Femme Master to fucking fight Moon Knight.
Yeah, no, we're good without that. The bitch fell out of she fell off the Death Star, hit Earth, and was just like, I'm fine. Tell me, is he gone? Like, bitch. Hey, speaking of our friends of the show here, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to introduce our pinch hitter for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, he's twice the man Walton is, literally. Mr. Vinnie Tartamella from Vinnieart.
Hello, Governor. How we doing tonight? I said no a bit of crumpet.
We're live, bro.
You're not supposed to use that voice on the air.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. How's everyone doing tonight?
That's great.
Good, man. Good. It's good to see you.
What happened to the wee man? He didn't show up?
What did you do to him? What did you? He just messaged me. He's on his way.
Oh, okay.
He's on his way.
He was waiting for me. He's like, Vinny's got to go first. He's got to be on.
He had to stop by and check out that polygamist fucking whatever he made that video on earlier on Twitter. Yeah. I'm just saying she was on the way home. Like,
I was gonna say, what did you do, Vinny? Put him in like a Dixie cup and hang him up? I mean, what did you do to him?
I didn't do shit, but he's a little horn dog. He's sitting there. We're going through this part of the mall, and he's like, hold on a second. And he's got like his tongue out of his mouth. He's like, oh my God, look at those asses. I'm like, bro, that's how they run away from you. Yeah.
You gotta act as if, man.
Mm-hmm. Right? Come on.
Vinny, you gotta do like colors, man. Tell him the story of the old bull and the young bull. Hey.
Well, I would tell him some stuff. He was recording it, but I don't know if he listened to everything I was saying. I was dropping him some truth bombs. It's like he's like, yeah, but I banged this too. I had to get out of my system, and I'm like, why? Why would you lower your standards like that? And he's like, yeah, she was a real skank, and I'm like, you should get some blood work done.
You should go see somebody about that, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time though. It's it was fun hanging with him for a little bit.
Nice.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, depending on where you're at in life, I mean, you can nail one of them, and you can use it as a business expense. It's a tax write-off, entertainment expenses. Just keep your receipts, turn it in. Use your business account.
I think
turn it in at the end of the year.
I think it was Trina who said it. She's like, "Yeah, you got to listen to Vinny. He's giving you good advice." I said, "Yeah. When your friends are banging 2s and 4s, you got to step in. You got to help them out a little bit."
Yeah.
Because even if you got a 2 and a 4, that's still just a 6. And you got a 66% chance that I'm going to beat you. No, I'm kidding.
You got a 50-50 chance of winning, but I'm a genetic freak. So you got a 25% at best. Your chances of winning drastically go down. You got a 33 and a third chance of winning. I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning. You take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning.
Back injury, Scott. back injury.
Exactly.
Got an 8 1/3.
That's what I was telling him. Word for word.
See,
Yeah.
But you've got more than a 33 1/3% chance of laughing your ass off because it's time for holy shit news.
Holy shit!
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. Were you thinking, holy shit, a swordfish almost went through my head?
Holy shit!
Holy shit! And all the assholes want us to shit all over everything.
Holy shit!
Where's the Tylenol?
I want to highlight these comments here. Walton is a guy you never bring to a strip club or Hooters restaurant unless you want to get banned.
Wow.
Poor Steven.
I've actually never been to a strip club.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't been to one in 15 years. I mean,
I've walked into one, but I've never actually I walked into one and then we walked basically right back out.
Dude, you're better off sitting in front of a slot machine. Like, holy shit. At least you might win something.
Yeah.
Frankie knows Walton uses the Billy Ocean approach. Hey, you, get out of my dreams and get into my car. He's he lures him in with promises of candy and funny stories and delivers neither.
I think his approach is a burlap bag.
He's got a club. Yeah. Chloroform.
Frankie, for him, it's get out of my trees, get into my car. The burlap sack
out of my trees.
Yeah, the burlap sack is probably fertilizer for the trees.
Yep. I gotta fertilize the trees first before I can kidnap these bitches. I gotta have room in the bag. There's fertilizer in the bag now.
That's right.
But the residue from the fertilizer will make the bitches pass out, so we're good. What Nano say? Everywhere Walton goes, restraining orders are sure to follow. I went to a strip club back in 2006. But he's right. Oh, he's right. He's right. Tony can get something from a strip club, but you got to take meds for it.
Yeah. Antibiotics don't kill everything.
No, they don't. And speaking of not killing everything, cops, DUI suspect broke out dance moves during roadside sobriety tests. And this could only... All right, so if you haven't looked at it yet, this is a Florida woman, okay? Do we think she's a methany or is she attractive? Let's weigh in here.
Methany.
I think she's like a fat white girl that's always like what it do, and like she tries to act like more ethnic than she is, maybe some pock marks on her face. definitely thicker though.
All right, so here we go. Let's do the big reveal here. A Florida woman suspected of drunk driving performed multiple ballet and Irish dance folk moves while undergoing field sobriety tests after rear-ending a vehicle late Wednesday evening, cops report. Vinny, what would you say she is just off that picture? Does she probably throws Walton's whole scale off? I mean, I don't know. She's I'd say a Michigan 5, maybe a 6. I don't know, depending on how many drinks.
Yeah, I need to see that a little bit bigger. Body's pretty good. All right, I see the face now.
I'd say a 7.
Yeah, I think she looks good.
Yeah, I'd say about a 7. It depends. She's making a funny face, but she's definitely still a methany. You could tell. You could just tell.
Not bad for 38.
Right.
No,
there's
right?
no. Yeah,
That's
there's
exactly
no teeth.
it. I know
she's not showing any teeth in that picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's unsettling though. You got no teeth. You're not showing teeth, so the teeth could be bad.
And those thighs are very thin.
Yeah,
that's another giveaway with a methany.
Yep. That's I think we're dealing with a drug addict here. Amy Ann Harrington, 38, was arrested on DUI charge following a crash.
Substance abuse.
Nancy will tell you all about it. following a crash near her residence in Madeira Beach, a city 10 miles from St. Petersburg. Police allege that Harrington showed multiple signs of impairment during roadside sobriety test. Harrington smelled of alcohol, had slurred speech, and was unsteady on her feet. Police charged when asked to perform a one-leg stand and walk and turn tests. Harrington instead broke out cross-disciplinary dance moves, according to an arrest affidavit. They should have let her go just on that right there. Harrington, who refused to take a breath test, was charged with a pair of misdemeanors and booked into the county jail, from which she was released yesterday on $650 bond. Pictured above, Harrington, who works at a St. Petersburg bar and grill, was arrested for DUI in 2019 following a car crash. She subsequently copped to a reduced charge of reckless driving, was sentenced to 12 months probation and 50 hours of community service. In the new case, a date has not been set for the roadside ballerina to appear for arraignment and enter a plie. Nice ballet joke there. You like that? A plie? Nice. So yeah, I mean, nice. I think they should have let her go. I think they should have let her go. She's doing ballet and shit. Parrothead, how many times would you wrap your tool prior to hitting it? I'd just wear one, and I'd wear one and take the risk.
Is there a film of her doing those dances?
I know, right?
I wish there was. They should have it on dash cam.
Damn it, Bobby.
Jesus, hang on. Damn it. Come on in, you fat bastard.
Yeah,
It's
I'd
me,
totally just take my chances and pull out right before.
Oh, God. Wait, there's a tilted kilt near my office. I thought that was just a Massachusetts thing. Nope, they're all over. Like peen barnacles. God damn it, Chris.
They'll definitely
Hold me,
catch up from her.
hold me closer, Tony Danza. Bum, bum, bum.
Hey, yo, wait. Angela. She looks like an Angela. But I'll make her a Mona, if you know what I mean.
With her alcohol addiction, she could definitely be an ex of Walton. Goddamn, Parrothead.
Again, he's out of line, but he's right.
I actually found her Facebook.
Did you?
This one-
Yes, I did.
Wait, do I have it here? I don't. Share it. Let's see. Share
I'll
it.
link it to you in the
All
private.
right. All right.
What's up, Greg Levitri?
Hail, Greg. Hail. All right, let's see. We'll go over here.
She actually
And,
has the photo used in the article as her profile picture, so that's what made it easy.
That's hilarious.
It's probably
Oh,
where they
dude,
got it.
Bro, she's a thought. Check this out.
Uh-huh.
Check this out. All right. Are y'all ready for this?
Y'all
She's a
ready for
thought.
this?
Here we go.
Yep.
That's a I'm sorry. That's a stripper tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer that. Like, number one, she looks like she's a bartender, so they're all always a little tatted up. But I'd prefer that to the chest tattoos, where it's
think
like
she
in
is a
between their
bartender.
boobs and stuff. I hate those.
Maybe she has both.
Oh God, she didn't look great.
Oh, them teeth. Oh, Maron, keep your mouth shut, honey.
There's one with her with crazy eyes and fucking
I'll feed you a carrot.
cat ears on or whatever, serving drinks.
Yeah, here's her in 2016 modeling the back end of a Impala LS.
The next photo of her sucking on the exhaust.
There, see, much as she keeps her mouth shut.
That last picture, the one from 2016, she was like 2 months out from crying over Hillary. Like, right.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my God. Yeah. Woof. Yeah. She a hoe for show. She.
No.
Yeah,
No
this
tabs.
one's
No
the
tabs.
creepy photo that I found. It well, crazy eyes photo that I found of her. On her
All right.
on her
Oh
page.
my God. Yep.
So she must be a bartender because she's serving drinks here, or some kind of host or not hostess, but
There's a she's shot girl or something.
yeah.
Yeah. That bitch has got some crazy ass. Yeah. She got crazy ass eyes.
So
That's fucking that's the I'm gonna boil your pet rabbit and try to Yeah. So that's our perpetrator, and she's a Florida woman. She's past her prime about 6 years ago. Oh yeah. Yep, she's clinging. They all look the same. Where's it at? I'm looking. Oh, here it is, right here.
Kill Whitey!
Wow.
Wait, Etep, would you let her hurt you? No, she's not built for that kind of fun. She's not built for that kind of fun. Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could like blow a load and communicate with the dead.
I don't know. I might smash. Not gonna lie.
Remember, always wear your protection.
Yep.
I got
Draven's sitting over here. We're bashing our Draven's like, you know what?
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit!
I'm just saying, like, you can solve the mystery of Bob Saget with her back piece, you know?
Oh, damn. What? Wait,
she's
what
in
if...
your neck of the woods. She is single. So there you go.
Well, hold on. What if we're trying to commune with Bob Saget, instead we get Gilbert Gottfried?
That would be awesome. If
awesome.
Gilbert Gottfried possessed her and she started talking in a Gilbert Gottfried voice, yes.
Squinting and everything. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Nana
God.
Reaper.
It's me, Yako! Hey, Vinny, I remember you from Target. Oh, shit.
Snail Trail talking with my grandma. Oh, my God. Fisk. How many beers? Oh. Ooh. We're talking at least an 18-pack of Dos Equis, probably an 8-ball of Coke, and some mushrooms.
Whoa, take it easy.
And then some ecstasy. And about 3 bags, one for me, one for vomit, because I don't even want to think about no. It'd take all the drugs, Keely,
Draven just sent the friend request.
I did not. I don't think she has it available to like send her friend. She has to send you the friend request. It looks like it just has the follow option.
Look,
on her page.
Keely says I'd do her. Greg Levitri says that's how every child support victim talks.
Oh, Nana was like, I bet she has an OnlyFans. The investigation continues.
Greg claps.
Damn!
Nano Reaper, Keely, you almost say her and St. Floyd are hey, baby.
Actually,
hey,
apparently she is from PA. She's actually from PA, but lives in. So, yeah.
I was half expecting Jersey.
State College,
right.
Actually.
One of Joe Pa's girls. All right, Darren, like my father, he didn't like girls. Darren, like my father before me, had smashed her back door. And hail, Darren! It's good to see you in the chat again, brother. ETEP would have to suck up an 8-ball with a kazoo. You know what? That would be interesting because it'd have to be like wide. Because look at the end. Well, this is not a good one to use, but the ends of these are pretty wide. So I mean, never mind.
Look right here. She's with a younger, methed out Bobby De Niro. Good for you, Bob.
But Bob, what, do you remember? Do you remember smashing that whore down in Florida? And Bob's just sitting there going,
I know what you did. You're a damn predator. All right, just get the hell out of here. I got a goddamn campaign.
He's like, fuck Trump as he finishes.
The orange man's finished. Take that, Blumph. We got you this time, Blumph. All right, let's see. Let's go with story number 2 here. Without these stupid fucking ads. Damn you, ads. All right. Here we go. Story number 2. Woman, 21. Cops plea in oral denial shooting.
Okay. Oh, I don't think she's high. I think she looks like part of the Jackson 5. Yep.
Oh God.
I thought that was fucking. I thought Webster got his ass kicked at first. A Louisiana woman who fired a shot at a male acquaintance who refused to perform oral sex on her has pleaded guilty to a felony gun charge as part of a deal that spares her prison time, records show. Well, isn't that special? Isn't that nice? In April 27th, a sentencing hearing in the Baton Rouge courthouse, Anisha Speed.
You know who she looks like? Was it Michael Brown, the guy who stole the cigarillos and was like, walking towards the cop and got shot? Yeah, on the right.
You remember hands? You remember hands up, don't shoot, don't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then they had to change it because it was proven that didn't happen. But yeah, she looks like Michael Brown. Good for her.
Was it hand? I thought that was a guy.
Isn't it?
No.
That's terrifying.
That was a guy too.
I thought that was a guy. I was like, is this Leslie Jones' little brother?
Like, not just that it's a woman, but she's 21. Like, life has gotten to you.
Yeah.
Saying.
Yeah.
Robbing all those Walgreens, man, it ages you.
Fucking Target, they must be fighting back over this. Bitch has got a dent in her forehead. Anisha Speed was placed on probation for 2 years in order to perform 40 hours of community service. She will also have to pay $800 in fines and court costs and complete an effective decision-making course. Jesus Christ. So I wonder if Never mind.
Darren, that's a lot of back doors, man. I felt you on the first girl. Jesus.
Poor son of a bitch.
Look at this. She turned 21 in prison. Is this a transformer?
I don't know.
No idea.
That would
I'm so
explain why the
confused.
person didn't want to do oral.
Right? George, I'm not going down on you.
George.
George, go down and suck my feminine. It's my feminine peen.
Is there fentanyl in your shorts?
When she says, suck my D, she means it.
Oh, yeah.
So, if Speed successfully completes her probation term, her conviction could be expunged. Yeah, because this'll never happen again. Pictured it right. Speed was arrested May 2019 following a confrontation in the victim's Baton Rouge apartment. As detailed in a probable cause affidavit, the victim told police that he had Speed to his home due to the two hanging out earlier in the day. Speed, the man added, subsequently asked for oral sex. After the man declined the offer from Speed, she produced a .40 caliber handgun and demanded oral sex again, stating if he declined, she would shoot him, police reported. When the man grabbed Speed's wrist, she fired the weapon, but the round did not hit him. The victim then fled his home.
She whips out the gat, suck my dick, motherfucker.
Get down, you pretty boy looking motherfucker, suck my dick. This motherfucker's like, what bitch?
Savage.
What the fuck is wrong with you? So let's see. So we get a picture of the home below too. I'll bet you this place is a fucking a Brentwood mansion. The victim stated that while he was fleeing, he heard another shot fired. Crime scene investigators recovered a spent shell casing and a live .40 caliber round in the man's residence. Arrested shortly after the shooting, Speed was in possession of a spent .40 caliber shell casing and 2 live rounds when the police searched her at the local precinct. The defendant admitted to picking up the spent casing because it had her DNA on it. Speed, who was freed on $17,000 bond following her arrest in the shooting case, was busted earlier this year for battery on a dating partner. She pleaded guilty this month to the misdemeanor and count was placed on unsupervised probation. This is not a surprise.
That like
This
if
is,
you were gonna have a gun pointed at you and someone demanding head from you, I mean that looks like where it would happen, you know.
Lower
that definitely.
expectations.
Yes, nothing like the soft bigotry of low expectations, ladies and gentlemen. We're this is. I cannot get over the fact this is a female.
Yeah, I thought it was a dude too.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yeah, this has got to be a fucking a
More than
goddamn.
meets the eye.
Yep, it's a damn transformer.
Roll out.
If you ask me, there's no way that's a fucking female. She's like a praying mantis. Yep,
praying
Nano.
for the head.
Oh, Nano said it right. Oh, look, the projects. Yup. Living in the PJs. All right, let's go to story number 3 here. All right, so this is another dandy. Not sure what location we're in. I didn't look ahead on this one, but here we go. Of course, Florida. Felony charges for a lewd FaceTime spree. Man exposed himself during calls to strangers. I hate to stereotype, but this looks like the kind of guy that would expose himself during a wrong number call on FaceTime. A Florida man admitted he was naked and masturbating when he dialed numerous random phone numbers and exposed himself to unsuspecting strangers who answered his video call, according to police.
Why?
Wow,
Who answers a video call from a weird number?
I know, right?
Right? Like, I mean, honestly, if you answer a video call from a weird number that you don't know, you kind of deserve to fucking see some guy just like butt naked fucking going to town on himself.
Is his name Kyle?
This guy's 35. He looks like he's older than me.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude's 7 years younger than me.
I'm just like, did chat roulette shut down? Did it get boring? Like,
oh, remember Cartman? You got to go on chat roulette you got to weed through a lot of dicks to find a friend, Kyle.
yeah. My thing is this: if it was important, they can call back off the video chat. You know, why are you? Again, why are you answering random phone numbers in video chat? That's just weird,
right?
I don't even let like numbers get through. I freaking
go ahead, Tony.
Decline them right away.
Well, thank God you could have just avoided a bullet.
Oh,
right.
Been fighting with this damn computer for 45 minutes. What's going on, guys? I'm sorry.
Hail, author Stephen Walton. What's going on?
Perfect story for you to come in on.
Oh, yeah? What do we got here now, Vinny?
There's a guy who's making random calls here.
Yeah, would you answer a random number video calling you?
I might take that chance. I do get kind of desperate from time to time.
Yeah.
So we've heard. So we've heard.
I don't know. Why is it a Florida? Why is it always Florida guys?
You got to show him the article earlier.
I'm a transplant.
See if he hit it or
yeah.
hit it.
If you say you would smash and not pass the article we just did, I'm going to reevaluate our relationship, Steven.
Really?
This chick looks.
Is she
She
hot?
looks like a. No, she looks like a mini Michael Brown.
Oh no! They've got to be
that
hot.
one.
They got to be slightly hot, have daddy
Oh.
issues, maybe a little bit of a lazy eye.
That's the first one.
That's
Well,
the
this
first
one-
one to a T.
This one has 2 lazy eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be
So-
double hot.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, White Forest Whitaker eye. It's like,
Darren,
damn,
if-
I thought.
I'm going to be looking
go
for
ahead.
that phone call now, Darren. All right? Now, don't call me. And if you do, you better breathe heavy the right way.
Let's see. One victim told cops they answered a call and observed a white male completely nude squatting in front of the camera while stroking his penis. A probable cause affidavit notes that while the victim was shocked, they managed to take a screenshot of the defendant.
It's crazy.
Sir, Sir, could you stop stroking your dick so I can take a screenshot, sir? Please, sir, stop.
many-
Stop doing that.
How many did they have to take without his fucking hand all blurred and shit? Like,
Oh my god.
Well, if you hold the button in, it takes like a rapid, and then you just
Yep.
find one that's good.
He's like, hey, slow your stroke down, sir. Slow your stroke down. I need you to not make that blurry.
you could almost make an animation out of that, right, Draven?
Yeah, exactly.
Chupacabra on Viagra. Just going at it.
It'd be like a flip book of dick. The call cops say came from a number with an 865 area code, which covers Knoxville, Tennessee, and surrounding counties. Smith was born in Knoxville, according to court records. 2 other victims reported receiving obscene video calls from a Florida number. Sarasota County Sheriff's Office investigators used subpoenas to Verizon, Google, and the Pinger phone app to link the phone calls to Smith, seen above. Additionally, the screenshot taken by one of the victims showed tattoos identical to those of Smith, whose occupation is listed as a painter in police records. It was either that or landscaper. He's a little too light-skinned to be a landscaper.
Real quick, Nano Reaper, that is Jack Murphy. He just shaved the beard off.
I don't know.
Oh, let's see.
Guys
go ahead, Stephen. Go ahead.
Guys who like it in the ass get chicks too. I don't know what kind of phone did he have?
He probably guarantee it was an iPhone.
Yeah.
I guarantee he had an iPhone. A check of Smith's criminal history revealed he was convicted in 2019 of indecent exposure and drug charges. According to court records, Smith pulled his car up next to a woman who observed the subject masturbating his bare erect penis as he was looking at her. Smith, who was collared shortly after exposing himself, was carrying a bag of crack cocaine.
Get out of here. I don't believe it. This has worked for him
Never.
before in the past. All right, he has found hoes that enjoy this type of
Yep.
This is how he woos them.
What behavior like that? Really? Drugs? They were involved? Get out of town.
Yeah, I don't believe it, Vinny.
Is he related to Jeffrey Tubin?
This is CNN.
Frankie knows Knoxville, Tennessee, these nuts.
He looks like an upstanding citizen. I don't know if I believe this story.
This guy's probably on the PTA. He's on the Harper Valley PTA.
Like, do they have shots of him, like, whacking it next to his mugshot? Like, is that is in his jacket now? Is that evidence they bring to the court?
Oh, I'm sure that's going into court. The judge is really going to want to see that one.
This is kind of a violation of his First Amendment right. I'm just like,
freedom of stroke? What?
Yeah, he has a right to express himself, So I hope this makes it all the way up to the Supreme Court.
Tony, are you saying that this is an artistic expression?
He was just expressing himself. They made the decision to involve themselves in on that by answering the call.
You think he was painting?
He was.
From what I understand, they said he's a painter. Was he painting frogs?
The frogs are gay.
It's in Florida, not Jersey, Vinny.
Oh,
look at this is the one right here, Steven.
His colors was from Florida.
Her story seems so tame now. She got pulled over and was fucking doing a little Irish ditty, and this dude's fucking whacking his dick off into strangers' faces.
Yep.
Dude, I'm sensing destruction and issues. I kind of like this one. What happened in this story?
Wait, show Draven. Do you still have the Facebook page up? I want to show Steven the Ouija. Steven will like the Ouija board tattoo on her back. I'll guarantee that.
Gonna start popping up in her people she may know. Like,
I bet you she's always the victim too. I like that one.
I told you, man. There's at least one guy from this panel who's going to be friend requesting her.
Steven's gonna slide into her DMs.
Goddamn right.
Posted in the private.
He's do you like Keebler elves?
Hey, I followed her. I followed her to get status updates.
My man.
Oh,
nice.
Angelous.
Here we go. You ready, Steven? There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I am so not wearing a condom.
See, that's what I said.
Steven's like, oh, she practices my religion.
Shit. I'll be a painter. Does she like random video calls?
Well, she definitely likes cocaine and meth.
We've seen her teeth. It's kind of frightening.
Oh no, you gotta have it. You can't have teethers. No, that's that's where I draw the line. Okay.
Look, there were no gaps.
Got to have teethers.
Yeah.
Here's the one with her chompers.
Okay.
Like the chompers aren't that bad. It's just a fucked up tooth to gum ratio.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of looks like Miss Billy. She looks like Mr. Ed.
I thought you were gonna say Robert Loggia.
Yeah, she's got some chompers, man.
Yeah, there's crazy in them eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah, this bitch is nuts. She's nuts.
What's your OnlyFans, honey?
I was doing some research to try to find that. I couldn't find anything.
Research. Strictly research purposes.
Dude, you are my man, Angelos. You go where no man will go, just like me. Dig it.
Hey, man, they're like, you just have that little shot or whatever on the article. So I was like, all right, let's see if I can find it.
Walton's
shot in
like,
the dark.
little shot.
I bet you she loves being cheated on and has a strap on.
Margaret Thatcher teeth. You are my lunch man. That could be like the new version of You Are My Sunshine. You are my lunch man, my only lunch man.
Anything's possible.
You feed
One,
me.
she has a snake.
By the way, I took a picture with Vinny today, all right, and he had his hand on my shoulder, and I had my hand like lower than the shoulder. If anybody questions that, Vinny wanted me to tell everybody that means I'm the bitch. I don't know where he was going with that, but he said I was the bitch in that relationship.
When we were walking around, he was holding onto my shirt.
Walton, what about this? This doing it for you?
Well, I don't think I'm the right color. No,
Look, she was doing an Irish dance, not a crip walk, so there's hope.
She's from PA, is what Draven.
Yeah, she's from State College.
Oh shit! Yeah, I know that area. Yeah, I know the daddy issues there. That'll rob you, dude. Don't mess with that. I don't know. What drugs does she do?
Oh, probably all of them.
I'm sure anything you got.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
you're
don't
like,
know where
what
she
kind?
put that snake?
She's from
You're
Florida,
asking
so
her.
she's down by you.
She's what? No. Why are they all?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have moved here.
Look at Judas. Judas Goat Barbecue. She summoned that snake from her back.
Yeah, a back hole.
Yeah, she's in Madeira Beach, Florida.
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah.
I don't know, brother. I don't even know. I know Orlando's over there and Tampa Bay's over there. That's all I know. Oh, and Miami. I found Miami today.
Right.
Fucking brutal. Walton walking around with his hand in Vinny's back pocket so he doesn't get lost.
Listen, I was scared. Vinny was like my shelter. All right, he was manly. He kept smacking my head whenever I was looking at a chick, he'd smack me in the head. I didn't understand that. Like he kept like refocusing me.
And he kept asking for piggyback rods. I'm like, no.
Listen, there was one point, right?
I know you got tired, but
we're outside, and I'm just walking. This fine ass, by the way, y'all, just some fine ass in Florida, was walking away, and Vinny said, "Walton, try not to drool." What are you talking about? Like, don't look too hard. I was like, she's a block away.
Yeah, and then she's 2 blocks away. She started running because he's like, "Oh my god!"
I did not go. Oh my
he's
god.
like, "I'll be your historian." She's calling the cops. She's dropping her phone.
She's only 2 hours away, Walton.
She's
only 2 hours away.
Really, only 2 hours away from me with a haircut like that? I'm telling you.
Past Tampa.
I'm telling you, she wouldn't want me.
Yep, Walton's gonna fall into that honey trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why I'm following for status updates.
Walton, watch.
That single turns into a relationship. I know.
You're gonna,
Angelos, you got to keep me updated.
She's gonna have her pimp come in the middle of it and use that Ouija board to summon a demon. They're gonna sacrifice Walton in the middle of him getting plowed.
What? No, I don't take it. I give it. All right.
She for short in her back in the mirror.
Jesus, I love it.
Right before she hops in the shower, she's looking in the mirror and she's doing her little seances and shit.
Dude,
Might be hot,
Steve-
Vinny. I don't understand.
The other dude comes walking in. Steven turns around. He goes, "What the hell are you doing in there?" And homeboy turns around and says to Walton,
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
It's hard to tell. Men on the street taking it in the butt in the bed. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
What?
"Huh?" And now
Jack
some of
Murphy.
that.
That's good.
I was trying to make a Jack Murphy joke, but it did not land at all.
Nope.
Wait, Nano says West Coast Florida is the old people in Meth Coast.
The Meth Coast? Well, I'm staying the fuck away from the West Coast. What's on the
Also
East
true.
Coast? Is it like, cocaine and hotties?
Cubans.
Kind of.
Miami,
Cubans.
isn't it?
Cubans.
A lot of Cubans.
All right, well, okay. Are the
All kinds
Haitians
of-
hot?
There's Cubans, there's Puerto Ricans. It's a
Oh,
hodgepodge.
that's
of,
Puerto Ricans. I dated a Puerto Rican once.
You need to learn to speak
It's a-
Spanish.
Listen, I
It's a
dated a
melting
Puerto Rican
pot.
once and ended with a gun in my face from dad. No, thank you. I don't go down that trail.
Yeah. No, the ones over here, it's not going to be their fathers. They'll
And it was
just
the
they'll
nut-
stab you themselves.
Vinny, that was the night I saw the Phantom Menace too. Not
Well-
even kidding. I came home from seeing the Phantom Menace when it first came out.
Someone pull a gun on you?
Yeah, this chick's
Now, did
Puerto
she
Rican
do it? All right, did he do it to say get away from my daughter, or did he do it to rob you?
I think it was more of a getaway and stay away white boy thing. I think that's what it was. Yeah, because he brought a whole clan. They roll in thick. I didn't know any of this. I was new to the game. They were rolling thick. It was like a carload of them. It was like a clown car. They just tumbled the freak out. And Dad was like, Walton, stay away.
Wait a minute. It's like they just climbed over the border and they were like,
right up onto my porch and into my freaking house. Yeah.
damn.
That sounds like Chaldeans. That's like how the Chaldeans roll here. Like,
And I was too young.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. And I was too young to know any better, so I was cocky about it. It's like, I'm gonna die. Fuck it. Might as well be cocky.
Yeah,
What'd you do?
I don't know if you've
I
ever
lived.
had a run-in. Yeah, I lived.
Really?
Couple stab wounds, some kicks.
tough.
He's fine. He's fine. He's like, I just curled up into a ball and
He's
yeah.
a cocky. They
No.
kicked me until the cocky came out.
I stood my ground. Okay. Clifton Heights,
I
PA.
stood-
I stood my ground.
I stood my ground and I bled right there too. That was
I might have been a little scared, Etep. That might have happened. That might have been a little.
I don't blame you.
But I was
If
like,
I
saw-
I was full of piss and vinegar, man. It was my young 20s. I didn't give a shit. That's the only time I ever dated a Puerto Rican chick. Only ever. No, I said, yeah,
He's
that's
like,
a little too much drama for me. I think I'll stick to white trash, and I've had a wonderful legacy so far.
Up until recently.
What's next?
On that note, folks, we're gonna go and you're gonna look at some memes and we're gonna queue up our first main topic of the evening. So here we go. Enjoy. Want to support the channel and wear some of our merchandise? That's an old Teespring ad. We don't need that one. We don't need the Teespring ad. I did. That's an old Teespring ad.
And Las Vegas was safer with the fucking mob in charge, too. It sucks now. It's all just fucking FaceTime vandals, those types of people.
Methlem, yeah.
Methlem.
There's one of those in PA, yeah.
Papa Whiskey Tango. Yeah, see, we either, like here, it's either you got methany, or, yeah, it's just Whiskey Tango normally. Just white trash, Whiskey Tango. That's me and the wife.
Delaware. You'll love that one. You know, just like, when I was watching all those freaking scenes, I realized that if I was ever going to date a Colombian, it would be Penelope Cruz from Blow.
Yeah, she's
cute. She's just really small, really thin and tiny.
Yeah, a little too skinny.
Well, you would break something like that. E-Tep helps him tough.
Why I gotta be gay tap, man? Why I gotta be gay tap? Awesome. Why I gotta be fucking gay tap, bro? Why? Why the fuck I gotta be gay tap, man?
I don't know, because we're staring at non-binary Flash here. Or gender fluid?
That's fuck. That's it.
Everybody betrayed me. I fed up with this world.
Lisa!
Oh my god! How did they not give the guy an Oscar yet?
Right? Tommy Wiseau deserves an Oscar. I got him to he liked and like retweeted my response to him on Twitter. I was so happy.
Really?
He posted something, and I posted a room meme on there, and he liked it, retweeted it.
It's badass, man.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, I should hit him up and try to get him on the show. He'd probably come on, honestly.
Yeah, just watch out. He might be the type that, I don't know, does a lewd video call.
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe he's looking for that. Don't kink shame, Vin. Come on. Man love isn't gay, all right? Don't kink shame.
You're very gay.
Yeah. God damn it.
Hello,
Pete, when I first wanted to do that video, like the hey Walton, when I want to do that video from earlier, the first thing Vinny said to me when I said let's do this was like, "You're gay, Walton." That's the first thing he said to me. I meet this within 3 sentences of meeting Vinny. This is what he says. It's so disrespectful.
Yep. I like he didn't call you a bundle of sticks,
right?
He wanted me to put my hand on his head. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Where's Slackjaw Tommy when you need him?
Oh hell! All right, here we go. Flash star Ezra Miller accused of intimate partner sexual violence. This motherfucker is off his fucking rocker. This came out today. Spencer Bakuli, big shout out to Spencer over at Bounding into Comics. John Trent and the gang. Oh, look at this. How the fuck?
That came from a video call.
Yeah.
He's serious, right?
Probably was. The Flash and Fantastic Beasts star Ezra Miller has been accused of inflicting various abuses, ranging from physical violence to emotional manipulation upon a former intimate partner.
Sounds like a winner.
God. Yeah, at least he's not I don't know. At least he's not, video calling people and just playing Clarence Carter and be like, I'll be stroking.
I'll be stroking.
Stroke it to the left and I stroke it. Never mind.
He lifts up his dress. He's like, look what I got.
Does he enjoy pegging?
Boys have a penis. Ezra has a vagina.
He calls
He's
it
got
a
a
man.
gash.
He calls it a man pussy.
All
right, that's what he.
He's got a whole packet of hot dogs that he got from,
Yeah.
what's his name?
That scene in Justice League. Yeah. Zack Snyder's like, I thought it was really weird. Ezra Miller wanted to be paid in frozen hot dogs.
He came with his own.
He likes hard, cold wieners.
It's just that gif of all the wieners getting flown in somebody's face.
Yeah, not even Nathan hot dogs, like bar S. Like, come on, motherfucker.
Right, like dollar store, they might blow up in your microwave when you heat them up.
Yeah,
hot dogs.
Yeah.
They're gonna, if you cook them for more than 20 seconds, they're gonna split, and you're not gonna want to eat it.
See, if you're gonna hold a gun on someone and demand they give you head, do it to Ezra Miller. Like, he's into that shit.
Yeah, he might turn
right.
You don't know.
Yep. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Fight Them.
Wow.
Fabulous Godzillionaire. Fabulous.
Godzillionaire is a fucking man. Dude. Oh, Ezra. Yeah. Yeah, that was our first, that was one of our stories in Holy Shit News, Steven. Like I said, a female Michael Brown held her lover at gunpoint and said if he didn't perform oral sex, hands up, don't shoot. So
that's a chick who wants her taco licked. All right, that's seriousness right there.
We saw her. That was no chick.
Do you have her number?
This thing looked like as much of a woman as what was the Macho Man in South Park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm breaking the ceiling, baby.
Yeah, I used a clip of that in my video today, my Dave Chappelle video, where he's like, "I can't wait to start smashing on all the other girls. Now that I identify as a woman, oh yeah,
my ass is tight.
Look at
firm."
Wow.
Hey, Vinny, Ezra was born in Jersey. That explains a lot, says Frankie.
See, even with his mother drinking the water, that was enough.
It got into the embryonic fluid.
Yep.
It polluted the womb. Hail, Daisy Divine. What's up, Daisy?
What up?
All right, let's see here. Let's see what
Show
else
us
we
your
got.
tits, Daisy.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah,
went
this
there,
is my panel. This is my panel. Let me tell you, if you said that in public with Vinny, he would have scolded you, and then he would have gotten her number.
Walton was close to getting pushed in front of a car.
Ezra was hatched in a New Jersey swamp. Was Steven trying to lure people into the trunk of his car with like puppies again?
Not puppies. I told you he had duct tape.
It was a
what are those? They're duct tape puppies. Shut up and get in the car. Hey, I don't even see any puppies. Shut up, bitch. What? Nothing.
Poor Vinny. Like, and he had the time down right. Like when he scanned an ass, it was like that's it. It was like you know something hitting a bug zapper. That was it. It was over. And for some reason, when I was leering,
I lingered on a couple of them, but no. Listen, you don't go like, hold on a second. He stops.
He does a rapid load.
Hold on, it's like a four-way road.
Vinny,
There's all these people coming and going. She's giving already like the stink eye. Like, what the hell what's going on? He's like, oh my god, oh yeah, oh. No, hold on, I'm not done. And then he went, oh, the ass is out of here. Oh my god, oh.
You're acting like I was projecting it out. I did not project that out.
He went full Perlman. He was like, look at a gash.
That would have been more subtle.
She was a block away, Vin. All right, you know why am I getting shit?
She was 5 feet away.
She was
5 feet.
Look at
I know what
Chris
5 feet looks like, and she was not that far away.
Chris wasn't even there. He says he knows. Chris just he uses the duct tape rolls like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Get over here from within the car.
I'm telling you, Chris, this story is grossly exaggerated.
Mm-hmm.
In Walton's defense, he's at eye level with them asses.
Thank you, God. Wait, no.
Well, that was it. Hold on. She thought it was me throwing my voice like a ventriloquist because no, look down.
Vinny is the guy who's going to play the hero in the group of dudes that's actually going to get the chick because he's like, I'm not like them. Okay, that's Vinny's role. I'm telling you.
Listen, and it's when it's too late for them to know how depraved you are. You know that's where you want to be. Not when it's you're sweating like a bastard and you're going, oh my god, oh.
Wow.
It was not a video call, Vin. All right?
It didn't escalate that until that yet.
Walt hadn't got to that stage yet.
There were some hot chicks in Miami, guys. That's how, I was taking a look. A little hard up. I'm trying to look
for. Asking me, I'm gonna clean Amber's pipes. I think she cleaned them herself. Metamucil.
Wait, E-Tep, Tony, and I are the ones who are. Yeah, who else is anybody else married in the chat? Yeah, I've been married for almost 13 years.
And they all flirt with E-Tep every time they come through.
He was married?
Yeah, Nano's married. Yeah. Yep. I've got. Look, I have a YouTube wife, and her name's Saggy Melons. That's widely known information. Look, that's public.
Well, I was flirting with your YouTube wife last night.
That's okay.
You need to find perky melons.
I like slightly abusive melons.
Holy shit! Married 3 times, cost me a fortune. Oh. Yeah, damn.
Darren, just start dating.
Damn,
dudes.
bro.
Yeah, stop knocking them back doors in, bro.
Yeah, better be careful with that, Darren. He's knocking them back doors, and it costs him an arm and a leg. Look at Daisy said, "Vinny, Amber's available."
Oh, thank you.
Daisy's been married twice. Whew, see, yeah,
married once.
Well, ask Darren. 3rd time's a charm.
Marriage definitely not in the cards for me. Yeah, if we ever get divorced, my wife would be dead. We both know that. It's like this ain't gonna end in divorce. This gonna end with one of us being dead.
It's gonna be like the wow.
Whoa, love.
Yeah, Chris, you can't look through ladies' windows like Ezra's looking right now. Right? He's fapping. That's a fapping thing.
He's behind the bars. He's like in the Hannibal Lecter scene.
No, well, you know, she's trapped. You know, like that's his prey.
Yep.
He doesn't know where she can go.
Yeah,
it's not like he's hiding behind a bush, pulling his freaking
So let's see. The latest claim against Ezra came to light on April 1st. How apropos that it was on April Fool's Day, when dedicated Miller's Receipts Twitter account at a lot of gay crimes. I'm not joking. It's right here. At a lot of gay crimes. Is this Walton? Is this your other account?
No, that account's from New Jersey.
It emanates from behind a pizza parlor back in behind a dumpster in that little fenced off area. Made public a number of messages exchanged between themselves and the accuser, a young TikToker by the name of Mia Solange, in which the pair discussed the DCU actor's behavior.
I didn't do
this
it.
is from look, this is from that retarded ass movie, because they're Superboy. I mean Supergirl.
What do you mean?
That's a girl.
There's 3 Ezras.
None of them know what their genders are, by the way.
That's Sasha Calais. That chick that they cut. She looks like Oliver Platt in the suit. They cut her hair off.
Oliver Platt.
She's floating around the Supergirl suit, going, "I will rule you. I will reign supreme." You see Ezra Miller's down there going, "Crown me king. Stop, you're my daddy."
I got first leg.
According to alleged screenshots of these conversations shared by at a lot of gay crimes, Solange can be read declaring to the user, "This motherfucker is off his fucking rocker. I remember he flew me from Hawaii to Oklahoma to work on a movie with him," Solange recalled of one particular incident. "And my flight was canceled or some shit, and he literally cussed out the person who was trying to help me fix my flight." I was like, "Yo, it's literally okay."
Yeah, he dates the upper echelon of brain. You can tell that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He likes them smart.
Yeah. This is from the Twitter. These are the DMs right here. This is from the Twitter.
That's where you got to go after the ones that can barely speak and think they're intelligent. They're the best.
Pointing out she was 19 at the time. I don't know what the age difference is. I don't know how old he is.
I mean, I think he's in his 20s. Late 20s,
okay.
I think.
Solange continued by reflecting on a moment wherein we were having sex one time and he knows I use they, them pronouns and still stroked my hair and said, "Good girl." Oh, no.
He's 29.
Oh, no.
He's 28.
Oh,
29.
So I heard pronouns, so I have to play this. It's by law.
That is awesome. I yeah. Well, that goes to show, these people are full of shit. It's the girls and boys, everyone. That's it. And if you think otherwise, you're full of shit. And it's Ezra Miller. I mean, first off, hey, whatever your game is, man. But I just couldn't imagine. God damn. I hope that man is not getting more ass than me. All right, that's all I'm saying. But,
hold on, he is because he likes the man ass. So.
Yep.
The man asses don't count. They don't count, Vinny.
I thought you said man love wasn't gay, though.
Man love isn't gay. All right, I'm not talking about butt sex. All right, I'm not talking about invading someone's back hole.
Back hole?
Yeah.
Hey, I need you to fuck me in the 5th lumbar. What? Just do it, all right?
Yeah.
Let's put it in my back hole. It's up here. By this 5th vertebrae. Stick it in my ribs from the back. What? No. Back gash.
Give me your man.
Instead of backgammon, it's back gashing.
All right, I'd like to continue this story if you could all be serious for a moment. God.
So, let me finish my edible here. Hang on.
I'm jealous already.
All right, so here we go. Offering supposed proof of her identity, Solange also shared an alleged photo, ostensibly depicting Miller sitting in a hotel room across from themselves, as well as 2 screenshots of their personal cell phone camera roll showing the presence of several personally taken images of the actor on their device.
Okay.
So this is her and him right here.
Hey, pronouns.
Oh, this fucking whore and this fucking bundle of sticks right here.
Thank you.
There we go. Oh. Hail Gap Stargate, what's going on? Welcome.
What's up? Hail the Rogue Mods. Hail the captain of the Rogue Mods. What's up, Gap?
What up? Sorry, we were just
back hole.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just reading Daisy's comment.
Are you Tiger Woods?
No.
But Tiger is a down. All right. Let's see here. Providing a lot of gay crimes with yet another photo. This one showing bruises on her leg supposedly sustained from Miller. Solange further asserted that though the Barry Allen actor hasn't really threatened me, when we were physical, he would bite the shit out of me. And then one day in February or some shit, Ezra called me saying he wanted me to go to England with him and work with him in Europe and live with him, etc. Solange added, noting the two had stopped speaking with each other months prior to the message, wanted me to have babies and get married.
Wanted this to be a birthing person?
Yeah, he wanted them to be a birthing person.
I'm calling this whole article bullshit.
Why?
We know what he is.
A dude that wears dresses?
Yeah. He wears dresses and he beats up fat women. So
is it only fat women? I mean, is he a Chad? Is he like a they them Chad?
No.
You're getting it wrong again. It's it
Chad.
gross butt. That's
okay, my bad.
That's the pronouns.
My bad. Not sure if I used the right tequila for this margarita. It was $200 a bottle. If it's $200 a bottle, you use it. You drink it. You better be drinking it and enjoying it.
Damn. Right. He's motherfucker drinking it out of a platinum cup too.
Why did Tony just say "Hail Gash Stargate"? Yeah, can we not use the word gash? That is gashly disrespectful.
We use that when we always refer to a certain Perlman.
A certain Perlman,
right?
The one with the pack of hot dogs on his forehead.
But they're the expensive ones, not the cheap.
The one that's always running into children's hospitals.
Bordering on.
Where's all that gash?
Look at this. So you took everything from me. Ezra, motherfucker, is not a good human, and I can say so without being terrified. Abuser.
Oh, wait, there's the problem right there. She thought that was Ezra Miller. That's not. That's some other weirdo.
Right. It's Elton John in a wig.
She's short and like abuser.
He's quiet now, but when we got
Look at
behind
this.
Fisk that's walking 3 feet in front of him, oh my god! Oh, that ass! Oh my
That is
god!
not how
Oh.
Vinny, you're blowing it out of proportion.
He's
I
playing
did
pocket
not
pool.
stop.
He's sweating like a bastard.
He's sweating like a
It was
bastard.
hot. You can't say that you weren't, because you were.
It was hot, Vinny.
That's why he stopped and he froze.
I did not stop conversations more than twice to look. Okay, don't exaggerate all this. You're making me seem like a creeper.
Seem. That's the word.
Jesus Christ.
Vinny, you're so mean to me.
Listen,
all right,
Ezra-
you're gonna have
Ezra
these
Miller-
people. Our fans are gonna have a bad. These are gonna have a bad personal image of me, Vinny, because of you.
Not
Your
because of
lies.
me, because of Tommy and the trees.
This here is Stephen Walton.
That's exactly it. It's just like Steven,
His ass off.
you couldn't see his left hand.
What? No.
Look at it. Look at it, Gish. Look at it.
He's like, oh my god, I love Miami.
I did say that. No, I did. He ain't lying.
I've never seen a girl run that fast before in my life.
They were not running.
I did.
There was
I
a
did.
brisk
About 20
walk.
minutes later, the one outside.
She was a block away,
Jesus.
Vinny. She was a block away. All right.
Blocks away. She was like burning rubber.
He said,
I've never seen
right?
a woman with high heels run that quickly in them.
Listen, I kid you not. Like, she was like, I don't know, 35 feet away. All right. She was a little distance away. And Vinny goes, Walton, if you keep that down, you're going to make her walk away even further. I said, well, we want to see how her muscles work, right?
Walton's going to end up on a list real soon.
Oh, yeah. It's like, there's a thoroughbred just ran by.
Yeah. She was tall, too. Like, I don't even
They
think
did.
I would have went after that.
They don't like to be referred to like livestock, I found.
Really? I must go
Look,
after the low class. I don't know. I must be my.
Only I found.
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
Vinny
Vinny
was really
Just because your jockey size doesn't mean you can call them horses.
hey, if they're whiskey tangos, they're livestock is a step up.
Yep.
I'm trying.
Christmas, and that's how Walton became a dot on the map.
It's messed up, Chris. Thought you were my homie.
Infinitale Chronicles, War of the Trees, back in today.
Yeah, back his trees.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was great. I needed that.
Oh, so yeah, Miller hasn't commented on any of these allegations, and we know Ezra Miller's a weird piece of shit, but we can just go back to talking about Steven chasing women around the mall with rags and chloroform and duct tape today.
No, he did have a response, but they haven't recovered from the injury yet.
Yeah. Oh God, they're just he's getting fired. He's getting shit canned. Like you said, with what's the guy's name from Discovery? Tony Zaslav.
No, it's I think John Malone, but dude, I don't even. Discovery Plus is introducing a new kids drag show, so at this point, I'm like, so there's no fucking hope.
Yeah, we covered that on Saturday, Tony. Yeah, they're the indoctrination is real, man. Like, man.
Yeah,
you wanna?
That's
So go ahead,
fucked
brother.
up.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
saw. And then you got like Elizabeth Warren. She's running around, wearing like a headdress, still saying
The
that she's
native was
Indian going.
restless. Mm-hmm.
She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my God, what's going on with abortion?" Blah blah blah.
I heard
Crying
she
and
almost
yelling and
pooped
shaking.
herself.
What was that?
I heard she like liberal hive mind made a video earlier talking about she almost pooped herself and she was like screaming about abortion the other day, like literally almost went psycho Sid in her pants. Like
that would be fucking amazing if Elizabeth Warren just shat herself everywhere.
She'd keep
while
going,
she was-
E-Tap. You know that. She'd just keep on rolling with it, man.
Oh, she would. She would. That bitch
Absolutely.
crazy. She's fucking off her rocker.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's because you missold Brandon today. He also said it. He goes, the MAGA group is worse than any terrorist group, anything on the planet in all of history.
the
So
grand unifier.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Yeah.
Yeah. It was time for healing and tolerance, right?
Got to set that narrative up for elections.
That's
right.
crazy. It's,
Right.
I haven't heard any of suppressed information about any MAGA people whipping naked kids. I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Isn't it kind of funny that the bad orange man's been out of office now for what, almost 2 years, and yeah, it's everything's still his fault. Everything's still his fault. The bad
That's
orange
the narrative.
man.
They forget about all the places that were burned down.
Oh, it's finna happen. It's finna happen again.
Oh,
it's finna happen again, man.
Well, what happened? That night they already had all their posters, banners, and everything. Like within 30 seconds of them announcing it. Boy, that wasn't staged. Come on.
Well, yeah, it's like people protesting these leaks already, and then them putting all the barricades up around the Supreme Court. Like, how did you have this shit? I mean, they're the government. I shouldn't question why they have it at the ready, because they're insane and they're fucking stupid and bloated, and they take too much of our tax money, and taxation is theft. Fuck that, and the Fed.
Shut
but
up,
anyway,
fill my scotch.
But our roads,
Right.
man, how are we gonna get our roads?
ROADs. That's up to the states. That's up to the states.
No Zelenko bucks for you.
Let's all right, so we're an hour and 37 minutes in, so we're gonna look at some memes, and I'm gonna finish getting everything finalized, and we're gonna play Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back after these memes. All right, there we are. That was some memes, ladies and gents.
Real quick, Etep. Gaps. I have sex with one pansexual, and you're gonna give me shit? Come on. I was broadening my horizons. Leave me alone.
Dude, I was just shaking my head when he told me. I'm like, what? Dude, go get your blood work.
He's in the car. I swear to God, guys, that rant was the last
you, Darren.
5 seconds of that whole rant. Vinny was laying into me. He's like, look, you got to get your blood work done, Walton. You can't do that. You want to get a nice girl, you go here, you go here.
Thank you, Darren. Have a great night.
Take care, Darren.
And thank you for joining us
Have a
again,
great one,
Darren,
brother.
like my father before me. Have a great evening.
Yeah, Darren's a great
all
dude,
right.
man.
All right, lady. Yeah, he is. Great supporter too. One of those, he's community wide. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I know it ain't Marvel Monday. This intro was kind of rushed. If you were on the member stream earlier, you heard it. We're gonna play Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. Here's the intro.
Hey, yo.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that musical arrangement was put together by yours truly. Yeah, you're welcome.
That was great.
Yeah. Hey, yo. I thought it was going in one direction, and it did not go in that direction.
Swerve, bro. Swerve. You can hear the wonderful background music provided by StreamYard. They still haven't given us the ability to upload our own music yet. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to play Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. And I absolutely love the instructions for this game. Because on the inside, it literally says, how do I play? Oh, I don't want to read. So can a cartoon dog tell me? So they have little cartoon dogs that explain the rules to you, which is wonderful. So basically what we're going to do is I will pick a card, read it aloud. I'm going to be the judge, basically the whole game. But I will have my chat will be picking names. Now, here's how it goes. We'll pick a card, read aloud, and the chat will decide who in the group should be tagged with the card. All right? So the chat is going to decide who in this group is most likely to, fulfill whatever the card says. And whoever has the most cards at the end of, we will go, let's see, we'll go probably, we'll go 2 or 3 rounds. We're going to play this for the rest of the evening. So, are we...
I'm ready. I feel my mention.
Okay.
Drunk, stoned, or stupid is actually what I put into the search field during in dating apps.
Steven's on Tinder going, all right, let's get this party started.
That's just a great
so here it works. All right, so here we go. We're going to start out with card number 1 right here, ladies and gentlemen. First question: who on the panel chat? You will have. We'll go a minute to weigh in. Number 1: who wakes up with a half burrito in bed on this panel? Would that be Tony, Draven, Vinny, or Walton? Ladies and gentlemen, who wakes up with a half burrito in bed? Tony, Draven, Walton, or Vinny? You can start weighing in 3, 2, 1.
Now,
let's
is
see.
the burrito literal or figurative?
Yeah.
It's a literal. Nope, it's a literal burrito.
Is it a breakfast burrito?
Does this burrito associate itself with a gender?
No, it's a genderless burrito.
Okay.
Let's see. Awesome one says Vinny.
Okay.
Let's see. Daisy says Tony on the couch. Let's see. Nano says Walton.
What?
Let's
I don't like
see.
burritos.
Godzillionaire says Walton. Let's see. Keely says Tony. Draven doesn't have. I haven't seen Draven's name pop up yet.
Gap. And Parrothead said Walton. No. What? No. What?
I don't eat burritos. I'm a vampire.
Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say, right?
Yeah.
There, Parrothead
He
says
only eats pussy
Draven.
like Frost.
Yeah, he bites. He bites him like the Flash.
That's where I draw the line.
Walton's a
Good God,
veggie,
brother.
bro. Let's see. Has the burrito been violated? All right, that is a minute, ladies and gentlemen. That is a minute. So the overwhelming, it's a vegetarian burrito. The overwhelming majority say that Walton.
Why am I the fat guy? Why am I the fat? I'm not the
Walton would
fat.
wake up with a burrito in bed. So right now, Walton's got the first card. He's got 1 card right now. So remember, we don't want to accumulate cards. The winner, check this out. The winner of tonight's game, being this is the first time we are playing, is going to win a kazoo, a trading card, and a drunk, stoned, or stupid sticker. I'll be sending that out. So
I will put
there
that on my dating apps. Thank you.
There you go. All right. Oh, go ahead, Steven.
Oh no, I was just going to ask if the kazoo was non-binary. Continue.
The kazoo is it's non-binary. All right, number 2. Which one of the panelists has a 3-hour conversation about space? Who on the panel would have a 3-hour conversation about space?
I'd say Walton.
So go ahead
Red's not
and you
here,
can
so
wait.
definitely Walton.
All right, so Walton. All right, so you got 5 seconds until you can start weighing in. 3, 2, 1. Frankie and Daisy both say Tony.
Oh, Tony's the smart one.
I'd say Tony. That's just me.
Frankie, Daisy.
Vinny turned on me from the get. He's just like, yeah, Red's not here, so it'd be Walton. Well, thanks, Vin.
Well, you like space.
Nano says Walton.
Am I sweating during that conversation?
Yes.
I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, profusely.
Is there Martian ass that you're drooling over?
Does the space come from a back hole?
Godzillionaire says it was definitely a back hole.
That's a
Keely
black hole.
says Walton. Let's see. Gap says Walton.
No. Tony. Oh, my God.
Awesome One says Walton.
Vinny, you did this. They were all saying Tony until they heard you.
What are you talking about?
Fisk. Fisk says this is hard. More than one could have this applied to them. You still got about 20 seconds to weigh in, folks. Let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. I haven't seen. Okay, no, I haven't seen Draven's name yet. Or Vinny's here. Down to about 5, 6 seconds
This is hard,
left.
Chris.
Just remember, the object is to not get cards.
Yeah.
Not to accumulate cards, Steven.
Yep. All right, so that's it. Walton takes his second card.
Son of a bitch!
Walton takes his second card.
Again, underreact.
I don't like this game.
Aussie ASMR Multi-Layered is in the house. LDG. All right, gang. So if you're just joining us right now, we are playing Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. We are 2 cards deep. We ask you which one of our panelists is most likely to do the thing that is on that card. You do not want to accumulate cards as a panelist. So you will have 1 minute to weigh in when I ask the question, ladies and gents. All right, here we go. Number 3. Which panelist would spend all day interpreting a text message? Or a DM of any kind. Which panelist would sit here and micro-analyze a text message all day? Ladies and gentlemen, you can weigh in about 5 seconds. We're down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Start weighing in. Aussie says Walton. Nano says Walton. Jesus Parrothead says Walton.
I'm never coming back.
Well, I'll say one thing.
Says Walton.
I think they're wrong. It depends. If the text came from Walton, all of us on panel would be the ones trying to decipher it for hours.
Yeah.
Because it's as long as
it happens. Let's see. Godzillionaire says Walton. Daisy says Walton.
Oh my.
TFT meme build says Walton.
What the fuck? I'm sorry.
LDG says Walton.
Oh, this is
Awesome One says Walton. Keely says Walton. Frankie says Wally Trees.
This is starting to affect my self-image.
This is
Jesus, I had to start another column.
John freaking Campia.
Is Campia here? So we had celebrities. We had John Campia and George Lucas tonight. Mrs. Spork's fan club says Walton.
George was here. George, go read.
George was here.
My Reddit blog. We got a game.
Darren says Walton is good at this game.
Hold on.
Wait.
We got a game.
John Campia says always Walton. If you look at the shadow of the back of his. Ooh. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are all locked in here, and this is clearly Walton. Walton is sitting at 3 cards right now.
No.
Nobody else literally has any fucking cards except for Walton.
What the hell?
ETEP.
Yes.
I got a breaking scoop for you. This is a game changer.
All right. Okay. Hang on. Here we go. We're ready for a scoop. Let me get my scoop hat on. Hang on. I am ready, Harrison Ford.
Remember, this one is on my blog, on my subreddit.
Yes.
So Harrison 420, Kathleen Kennedy's a whore with shipwreck. Late breaking, the Johnny Depp Amber Heard case. This is a game changer. Spoiler alert, I'm the one who shit in Johnny's bed. It's after I plowed Amber Heard. I take a massive dump.
It's like a plunger, man.
We thought Rocket Man was. Oh, never. I mean, I was perusing my sources inside Reddit, Lucasfilm, and let me tell you, Kathleen Kennedy will be fired tomorrow morning. Until next time.
It's back to you, Wink. Let's get back to the game.
All right, here we go. This is going to be a good one. We got 20 people. All right, I expect a lot. I mean, that was a bit. Walton's getting his ass kicked here.
I don't like this game.
Worse than the last time we sent him a 5'7" fetish hooker because she was 7 inches taller than him. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. I love you, Steven. Chat number 4. This is question number 4. Which one of the panelists has a dark side? Which one of the panelists has a dark side? You can weigh in here in about 5 seconds. Get your answers ready. Which one of our panelists has a dark side? And go ahead and start weighing in, chat.
And the shadow under someone's ass doesn't count.
He's like, Aussie, says Walton. I think they think they're helping you, Steven. Awesome one says Dre. Wait, let's see. Jesus jumped with 3 Waltons. Parrot,
Thank God.
Parrot, Nano, say Walton. Who was it? Said Draven. Awesome one says Draven. Awesome one says Draven. Let's see.
Vote for Draven.
Frankie says Draven.
Godzillionaire says Draven.
Yeah, if Vinny doesn't talk any trash, I don't get votes. I just want to make that note. Okay.
What are you talking about?
You.
Hold on. The other card, you were already getting like 20 of them, and then I talked
says
trash.
Walton. Frankie says Angelus. All right.
It's totally Walton. He does
Gap
blood
says,
sacrifices. I just drink blood.
Gap says Vinny, and that's
I only
Vinny.
sacrifice my dignity, Angelus.
Oh, Jesus. Daisy says, which fetish? Plus size or CBT? Daisy says Walton. She knows. Banana Facts with Banana Dave says Walton. What up, Banana Facts?
What up?
Let's see. Keely says Angelus. Angelus is getting some votes here. Let's see.
Thank God.
Let's see. Comic Book Lad says Wally the Walton.
That wasn't fair.
Comic Lad. Pursuing Paranormal says Tony. What up, Cody? How you doing, brother? Film Nerd TV says Walton.
Oh my God.
All right, we are locked in. I'll take these last few answers.
It's obviously Draven.
Kirindi Chamber of Commerce meeting says Walton. Let's see. Campia says Walton.
I'm the vampire with the soul and the heart of gold.
Darren says Draven. And let's see. Survivor Stratagem says Walton for this one and the next one.
That was good.
All right, so that is Stephen Walton takes that one with
Get the hell out of here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to 5.
How is this not? This is Draven. This is his. This core was designed for him. Why is it me?
Right there. See, his dark side came out.
Yep.
All right.
We see one other little person do this. We're only one other person, and you know who it is.
Oh, that's great.
Stephen, before we go into our... I don't know. I mean, this game's gonna have 3 winners and just 1 loser because Steven has just gotten every fucking card here. I'm all right. Here we go. I've got enough room. I can use everybody else's columns for Steven's names. All right. I don't write these questions. I'm just pulling them out of the box in order. Question number 6, ladies and gentlemen, which one of the panelists is a little bitch? Which one of the panelists is a little bitch?
Oh, this is good.
Who said it before? Walton for this one and the next one?
I think it was Darren. No, it was Survivor Stratagem said that. All right, guys, you've got everybody's already. All right, let's see. Aussie says, let's see. Aussie says Draven. Aussie says Draven.
Thank you.
Let's see. Let me scroll up here. Nano says Walton.
I feel like an Ezra Miller victim right now.
Parrothead says Walton.
Were you being choked?
Keely Chow says I'm sorry. Gap says Draven. Let's see. Gap is over here. Let's see. Daisy says congrats, Walton.
F the chat.
Okay. Oh, awesome one says Vinny.
Thank you, awesome one. That's why you're
Vinny's
awesome.
over here going, so mad at you.
Thank you.
TFT.
I didn't say anything about juice.
TFT says Draven. Parrothead says how little. Mrs. Spork says Draven. They think you're effeminate because you're a vampire. Banana Fax says Draven.
The tide is a turning.
Keely says Walton. Comic Book Lad says Draven.
Draven because Walton is a big one.
God.
Oh, that's great.
Godzillionaire says Walton. Survivor says Draven. All right, let's see. Film Nerd says Draven.
Awesome one.
Right.
You were awesome. He says you said little, not massive. Thanks, bro. F you.
Kirindy says Draven.
The chat hates me.
Let's see. Campia says Draven because Walton is a big one.
He stacked
my
his
God.
deck. He stacked
All
it.
right. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tony got nothing on that one. Let's see. So we got Draven.
How was Tony missing all of them? Like, even Vinny got one.
There was a burrito one.
Tony.
And for
All right, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And the winner of this, or actually should say the loser of this round, is Draven with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So Draven gets a card there.
Slaughter more people.
Steven at fucking 4. Draven at 1. Vinny and Tony with nothing. So this right here, we gotta have a winner. We gotta have a winner. All right. Let's see here. Here we go. Are we ready, ladies and gents?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Number 6. Which one on the on the panel is allergic to everything? Who is allergic to everything?
Vinny's allergic to masculinity.
Yeah.
Who's allergic to everything?
Walton, did you check yourself again in the mirror, pal?
You should have seen how he held me, guys, at the mall. You should have seen how he held me.
Look at Cody. Jokes on everyone who voted for Draven because he's immortal.
That's right.
See? Cody knows.
Yep.
Awesome one says Draven. Let's see. Awesome one says Draven. Let's see. Parrot says Walton.
Vote for Vinny.
Let's see. Nano says Draven. Let's see. Nano says Draven. Aussie says Vinny.
I'm seeing Vinny's.
Aussie says Vinny. Chris says Vinny.
Vinny's allergic to leering at chicks.
Frankie says Vinny. Frankie said Vinny. Let's see. TFT says Tony. Tony finally getting a vote in there.
Hey, Tony.
Gap says
How you doing,
Vinny. I know. Let's see. Walton is in the woods. He's immune, says awesome one. Keely says Draven because garlic is included. Nice.
Yeah, don't
Well
be afraid to
played,
vote for the
Keely.
Clown World Review because he might have body parts in a freezer somewhere. Don't do that, okay?
Mrs. Spork says Tony.
Chris said
Daisy
Walton can't
says
be allergic to anything
Raven.
because people are allergic to him. Chris, did you see all those girls running from him at the mall?
What is this narrative? What is this narrative you're creating, Vinny?
Godzillionaire.
It's
Tony's
fact.
Banana Facts.
Hey, he is an eyewitness.
Banana Facts says Tony. Kung Fu Joe is here. What up, manliness? Comic Book Lad says ToneDef. Uh-oh. We got a race here. Let's see.
It's
Survivor
a race
Stratagem says Tony. All right. Film Nerd says Tony. And Aussie says Tony. And I think we got one more. Vinny's allergic to pussy, said Pursuing Paranormal.
No. I'm allergic to creeps trying to rape women in malls.
What the how does this narrative become this now?
Mr. Grant Gregory pops in. Oh, hail, Mr. Grant Gregory. Just got here, not sure what you're playing, so I say Tony. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. That's it. Everybody's locked in. Hail, Mr. Grant Gregory. The winner of this round with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or should I say the loser in this round is Tony with 8.
For the fucking record, I don't even get allergies. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
me
not
neither.
allergic to fucking shit.
I'm not either.
Tony's about to flip his table.
He is too.
He's gonna
Look
add
at-
some body parts.
At least you didn't get the card for the little bitch round. I mean,
Well, I was gonna say I could even understand if people think I'm a bitch or something, but I don't have any fucking allergies.
You know what they're lying about me too, Tony. You're not the only one.
so, ladies and gentlemen, that means that our winner this evening is Mr. Vinny Tartamella with 0. Walton has 4. Draven had 1. Tony had 1. Yeah, our winner is Vinny Tartamella this evening, ladies and gentlemen.
No way. Dude, I'm always winning every game that you play, if you've noticed.
So let's see, Vinny. I'm gonna let you pick a name, a non-channel member name out of the chat, and go ahead and we'll declare them our chat winner for the evening.
Keely
And if they
Chow.
you think Keely? It's up to you guys. It's
Vinny's
up to you
gonna pick
guys.
whoever said Walton every single time. Okay, that's how he's biased.
I'd say Chris Fisk.
Chris Fisk. All right, Chris. I've got your shipping information. I will be sending you the kazoo. Of course, you get the kazoo. You get a trading card, and you're gonna get the official, since it's the inaugural game, the drunk, stoned, or stupid sticker. We'll be coming home with you. So, thank you everyone in the chat for participating. Hey,
Seriously,
it's
guys, if there's a
fun.
dating app called
Come on, buddy.
Drunk, Stoned, and Stupid, please let me know. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
All right. While we're here, we got here. Hang on. Come on in.
If I eat turkey.
What's up?
What's up?
Say
Trey.
hi to everybody. Vinny's here.
Hi, it's me, Mario.
That's right, brother. It's me. Oh, I'm gonna give you a shout out in my next toy thing that I did. I did a hunt today anyway. I recorded something, so I'll give a shout out to Trey during that.
Awesome. We'll make sure we watch it together. So you can see him give you a shout out. Say hi to the chat.
Hi, chat.
Look at Mr. Grant Gregory says mini tap.
Hi, Mr. Grant Gregory.
Say hi to Keely Chow.
Hi, Kaylee Chow.
Say hi to Tina Bojan.
Hi, Tina Bojan.
Frankie Knows.
Hi, Frankie Knows.
Say hi to Brutal Morningwood.
Hi, Brutal Morningwood.
Say hi to Awesome One. Say hi to Awesome One. No
Hi,
chopping me
awesome
tonight.
one.
All right. So, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say before you go back to bed? Because we're about to wrap up the show.
No, and Daddy,
What?
take your earpiece out.
Okay. All right. Good night, buddy. Go. I love you. Good night, buddy.
Night, Trey.
Love you.
Little dude.
He'll do what I do. He's gonna go stand in front of the refrigerator. He's gonna get his juice cup. He's gonna scratch his ass. He's gonna take a sip of juice, put it in the fridge. He's gonna turn around, go to the bathroom, and go to bed. That's what he's gonna do. He's out on his feet right now. He's basically sleepwalking at this point. Because he'll get up. Like I said, he'll get up and go take my side of the bed up now. Thank you everybody for participating tonight. I hope you enjoyed the inaugural journey of playing Drunk, Stoned, or Stupid. I don't know what you guys think.
I lost the first game.
Yeah.
Yep. By like a landslide.
Whatever, Angelus.
And I dig that. I dig that. Next week we will be going back and playing Do You Know Me? Because Brahma's coming on. I think Mr. Grant Gregory is coming on if he's available, and we're gonna have a head-to-head challenge. Well, Tony will be in on that one too.
Wait,
so it's a triple.
Not talking about docking, right?
No.
Okay, all right,
no.
make sure.
Look at Grant says Walton is like the opposite of me. I always win at these games.
The hell, man! All of you? You just got here. Just jump right in with the rest of the piranhas. Thanks, Mr. Grant Gregory. If your audio will work, you can come on the road next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna toss it over to my co-host Tony. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, check out the Clown World Review. Last night we had YouTuber RGT85 on. We talked some wrestling from September 30th, 1996. We talked about little something in AEW. I don't watch much, but just maybe they ought to downshift a couple gears before someone young gets hurt, because man, they just incredible matches over there, but man, they step it up every week and not always in a good way. So go check that out. If you didn't check out my Amber Heard video, I got some exclusive footage. She dropped the story, but I just broke it. She does all the drop.
Yeah, she dropped it and didn't wipe, Tony.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, go check that out. And yeah, Chad, I love you. Everyone on the panel, I love you. Everyone's great. And yeah, good week. Good into hump day. Oh, and happy Mexican Christmas Eve.
It is Mexican Christmas Eve. I can't wait.
Yeah, so somebody's burrito's going to be in their bed.
Did Biden open up the doors? Oh wait, they never closed them.
All right, let me toss it over to AngelousDraven. He is the vampire that don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Here he is.
Hey guys, I do video games over on Twitch and YouTube and whatnot. Right now I'm playing Elden Ring, but I was playing some Final Fantasy 14 last night and a little bit of Fortnite. So yeah, check us out over there. And then on Tuesdays, obviously we do the Monday night retrospective. Go check out Tony for that. Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for playing. Yeah, absolutely, man. Always happy to have you on. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vinnieart, our big winner for the evening, Vinnie Tartamella.
I'm not the big winner. Everyone else who watched and played, they're the winners. Oh, and Chris, he gets a kazoo. Everybody, check out my channel at Vinnieart. We do fun little streams like we do over here every Friday and every Sunday. I do tour reviews, other stuff of that nature. I make comic books. I've fulfilled 5 different campaigns. Number 6 is about to be fulfilled. We're at the printers right now. I'm waiting on them. They're doing the work. They're making the books right now. It's time to make the hot dog. The donuts. Right? Is that it? I'm tired. Sorry, we were talking about Ezra Miller, so I just went there again. No, seriously, we're gonna have a good time. These streams are always a blast, and I think tomorrow's stream with Tommy is actually going to be postponed. We might do toy stuff on Friday on my channel instead. So he's got some pain. Hey, everybody wish Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective some good health. Hope you get some rest and everything too. And today was fun hanging out with Walton. And if you guys haven't seen it, go check out our Twitter accounts and all that stuff. We made a couple of very funny videos. We had a good time. So everybody have a great night. Much love to everyone in the chat, everyone in panel. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming on last minute, bro. Like I said, I know you're here every Monday, so thank you for coming on Wednesday as well.
It's always a blast. Oh, by the way, too, I am working on some merchandise. You guys have been asking. You wanted T-shirts and things. I'm making some stuff right now. So
hell yeah.
I'll be dropping some info on that soon.
I'll get a T-shirt. I'll definitely buy a T-shirt from you, brother. Nice. Absolutely.
Not to break up the flow, but I forgot to mention to you guys, Doctor Strange premieres tomorrow. Don't go see it. Really, it's probably going to do well anyways. People want to ride in off that No Way Home momentum. It looked good at the end of that movie, but don't go see Doctor Strange 2. Let's do our part to make this movie flop. And I'm not even one to call for boycotts, but Disney's in a bad way right now. They haven't had much success lately, and they are depending on this movie to do well. And look at everything coming up after that, besides maybe Guardians 3. Think of that Thor trailer. Don't go see this movie. Just, it'll be out on streaming and Blu-ray in a couple weeks anyway.
Yep.
But even Grace Randolph is saying it shit the bed. And she's the biggest Disney shill, so
yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Absolutely, Tony. You're absolutely right.
Amen, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, dude, you hit the nail right on the head. You hit the nail right on the head,
children.
Yeah,
absolutely. Let me kick it over to the last member of the panel, author Stephen Walton, and I'll be right back after Stephen does his intro. I've got to step out for just a moment. I will be listening though.
So I'm gonna do an extra long one. Hail the chat! Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for smashing the like, sharing out the links. Thank you for supporting all of these wonderful content creators in the area. And to piggyback off Tony, we do not kneel. We stand together, and we do not stop. F Disney. With all the stuff that Disney has tried to do, trying to propagandize something that is meant to protect our children, with all of the gross types of people behaviors that we have seen come out of Disney, suffocate them. Suffocate these companies that push this crap onto our kids, that take our modern mythologies and use them as platforms to divide us, to spread propaganda, so they can be from a position of false virtue. They are not the heroes. The people in Hollywood, they ain't the heroes. People in the comic industry, they're not heroes. And neither is anybody at Disney. Nobody's standing up and saying enough is enough, standing up for the fans and being there for us. So don't be there for them. Let's tank them out. Hail to Tony for bringing that up. Guys, please send some love over to Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. We're trying to get that man to 1,000 subs. He deserves it. 1K for Tommy. Share out links for his channel, please. And let's get a sub push going. Because there are some people around us who do not want certain voices to ascend because we do not engage in defaming others for our own growth. 1K for Tommy. Thank you guys so much for being here, for looking out for one another. Please support your independent creators out there. Please share out links to your favorite 2 or 3 YouTubers. Doesn't matter if they are big or small, if they are up-and-coming channels, or if they've been around for a while. Make sure to share out links for people's projects, for independent projects like novels, comic books, like the wonderful Fulfillment King, Vinnieart down here. Share out links for those. Subscribe to AngelousDraven, subscribe to the Clown World Reviews, and keep pushing out those links for Tony, for ETEP. We do not have an industry to support us. We only have each other, and we rise, stand, and we don't stop together. Thank you guys so very much for supporting me. Please check out my other channel, Lodonis Ravenwolf. If you're into tarot cards and you're into more spiritual content, that's where that's going to be. And check out my content, author Stephen Walton. Going to be doing a live stream. I didn't get it set up yet, but I'm going to be doing a live stream in a little bit. Wednesday Night Rogues. Please come over and check that out. I love all of you. If you were not here, we wouldn't be doing anything but talking to each other. The chats are the ones who keep us going. The chats are the ones that keep our channels alive. And we thank you so much for being here. I am author Stephen Walton, the fandom menace historian, your historian, born in the chats of the High Council with my brothers and sisters, fighting for our modern mythologies. Wash your hands, wash your ass, be good to each other, yet suffer no fools. Peace.
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it,
Yeah,
man. Absolutely, man. Subscribe to all these wonderful panelists. Congratulations, Chris Fisk. You'll be getting, that little prize pack mailed out to you within the next probably day or so. I'll probably have it in the mail by Friday. I'll get it all. I got envelopes made up, so we'll get that out in the mail. Thank you, Mr. Grant Gregory, for the super chat. Next Wednesday, you heard it here. Mr. Grant Gregory versus Brahma Bull versus Tony. And Do You Know Me? It's the grudge match, the triple threat. This is akin to Benoit versus Triple H versus Shawn Michaels for the title, ladies and gents, right here. So thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you to my channel members. You guys and gals rock out there. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Awesome one, Chris Fisk, Gap Stargate, Brutal Morningwood, and Keely Chow. Thank you to my mods, Tina Bojan, Manliness and Motivation, channel members. Thank all of you. Frankie Knows, like I said, Brutal Morningwood, best name on YouTube. Darren Like My Father Before Me. Daisy Divine was here. We got the usual suspects, Parrot Head, channel member Godzillionaire, and a bunch of new names. I'm just gonna do this. We had Aussie ASMR, Gap Stargate, TFT Memes, Mrs. Sporks Fan Club was here, Banana Facts with Banana Dave, Comic Lad, Survivor Stratagem, Film Nerd, Curindi. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. We had a ton of people here. My cat's banging at the door because his fat ass probably is out of food. LDG was here.
Your kitty needs attention, E-Tip.
Come on in, you fat bastard. Jesus.
Calm your pussy down.
He is too. He's just staring at me right now. What are you? Those edibles aren't for you. But thank you, each and every one. Cody from Pursuing Paranormal is here. Nano Reaper. Man, thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals out there. Just you do. Your support means everything to us here at the channel. We do. We love you guys. Thank you for hanging out this evening. I know it ran a little bit over at Target, but we started a little bit late and wanted to give you guys a full show. So thank you. Fuck this solo shit. I don't want to do this no more. There we go. I'm Itepo Queen of the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all of yous. Remember, if we don't see you, have a good day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. Here we go. Where's that outro? No!
Get your own.
Take that, you bitch!
No! What the hell?
How'd you like that?
Hey, joke's on you. I have hepatitis.
Boom! I could do this all. It's better to burn out than to fade away.
That looks sexy as hell with that rogue logo back up there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, it does, bro. Man, would there be rogues here? Who do not kneel?